start this meeting with again. So, it is the meeting number 116 and we have the mission to be the successful in the life. Everyone should have the mission for be successful. So that's why Toastmaster Club, International Club has the mission, and we start the reading and you all follow this statement. Okay? We provide a supportive and positive learning experience
a supportive and positive learning experience
in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. But this club has certain ground rules, okay? And the rules are, you can't cross during the meeting. Don't move during the meeting, during the speech. Only during the time of applaud, you can move anywhere. Okay? You may go outside, so that the speaker may not be distracted from their speech. Second thing is that don't talk about sex, religion and politics to hurt anyone here. Third thing is that third thing I'm missing. Yeah, put your phone on silence mode. I am giving you the 5 seconds time. So keep it on silent mode or vibrant mode or switched off. Okay? So you all are thinking that this man has only rule, conditions and all those things, but I have some things that will make you relax. We have 2 bottles of water, drinking water, one is left side and one is right side. Okay, so you can use and be hydrated all the times because it is summer time. Okay, and next, before starting the meeting, going ahead, I would like to hand over the meeting to carry forward our wonderful President of the Toastmaster Club Whitefield, Radha Kasinathan. Please welcome her with big round of applause.
Thank you so much, sir. Can we have a better round of applause for wonderful Sajay Downs? He's taking this role for the first time, and thank you so much. Really appreciate all your help. Before we officially begin the meeting, let me use this gavel. With the sound of this gavel, I declare meeting number 116 of Whitefield Toastmasters Club open. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How are we doing today?
Good.
Good? Great. First of all, wishing you all a very happy Ugadi and happy Gudi Padwa. How many of you are celebrating Ugadi or Gudi Padwa? Nice. Perfect. So, New Year, I think it's the beginning of New Year in many parts of our country, and just like New Year brings new hope, new charm, new celebration, I think Toastmasters is all about new beginning. Every time you take the stage, it's all about whether it's delivering your first speech or taking up any new role or attending the meeting as a guest or taking the stage to explore version 2.0. It's always a new beginning, new chance, and I welcome you all the members and all the guests to meeting number 116 of Whitefield Toastmasters Club. For the benefits of the guests, let me quickly tell you what Toastmasters is all about. Toastmasters International is a non-profit organization which helps its members to improve their communication and leadership skills. We are a club called Whitefield Toastmasters Club. We are a community club. There is no restrictions on membership. You can be a part of our club. And we are from Area D1, Division D, District 92. Today's meeting is very different. We have tweaked the segments. I'll let you know more about what you'll be expecting in today's meeting. But before that, let's have a quick round of introduction. How many of you are attending this meeting for the first time? Yeah, I can see her hand. All right. So all the members, make sure whenever a guest is introducing themselves, what we do, how do we encourage at Whitefield Toastmasters Club? Yeah. So all the guests, quick round of introduction, your name, how did you come to know about our club, and one thing you're expecting from this meeting. Who would like to start first? From this side? Yeah. Okay, one more thing. So we have something called a clip-on mic. This will not enhance or amplify your voice. This is just for recording purpose. You can be there and just mention your name and how did you get to know about our club and what is you're expecting.
Yeah, so hello everyone. I am Abhishek Sukla and I got to know about this Toastmaster Club with my friend Kamal. He is there with me today and I am expecting and I am seeking that I will get to know some way of public speaking skills and looking forward to it.
And is it your first time at...
Yeah, this is my first time.
Oh wow. Let's welcome Abhishek everybody. Thank you so much. You can pass it on to the next person. Who is the guest? Who is the guest?
Hello everyone, my name is Tamil Arasan. So Sunil has referred me here. Sunil is my badminton mate. So I have come here to improve my communication skills and as well as the leadership skills. So look forward to learning from everyone. Thank you.
Welcome Tamil.
Yeah, hi everyone, this is Pratik. I kind of was always aware of this club from school days. It's just that this is the time I found free for me to attend the club sessions as such. And my intent out of these sessions is sort of to try to open up, come out of my shell.
Be comfortable with the stage. Welcome Pratik. We have a lady there.
Hello everyone, myself from Sahana. I came to know about this Toastmaster meeting through my cousin Tamil. He is here. I would like.
What do you expect?
I expect to overcome my stage fear and boost up my self-confidence.
Super. Welcome, Sahana.
Hi everyone, my name is Akash. I was the area director when this club actually started, so naturally I do know about this club. but yeah, it's great to be back after a long time. I think the last time I was here was over a year back, so it's great to be back here after a long time. So
welcome back, Akash. Thank you.
Morning folks, my name is Akhil. I came to know Akhil Nair. So I came to know about this club through my colleagues. My intention here is to understand how the club is helping communication skills, public speaking skills, and to understand more about it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good morning everyone. This is Swami here. I live nearby in Bartur and I was introduced to the club by Mr. Saravanan. Not seen him before though. So here to boost up my public speaking skills and this is the first time ever to any kind of Toastmasters. And this is my daughter Mahalakshmi. So just handing over to her. Thank you all.
Welcome Swami.
My name is Mahalakshmi and I was introduced to this club by my father. I want to develop my communication skills.
Which standard you study?
8th.
8th standard. Let's welcome Mahalakshmi everybody.
Hi, I am Arijit. I felt that Bangalore is getting warmer, so I asked someone which is the coolest place in Bangalore. So I was told there's a very cool place called Whitefield Toastmasters Club. So that's the reason why I am here. Thank you, Radha.
Thank you, Arijit. Thank you so much. Arijit is also a Toastmaster. Akash is also a Toastmaster. Rest, you all are attending as guests, for most of you, it's also your first time. And I really appreciate that you came on a Sunday morning and thought you will explore your stage presence. You will get to know more about public speaking. I think for that spirit, all the members of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, let's welcome our guests with a huge round of applause and great cheers. Wow! Thank you so much for choosing for spending your Sunday time with Whitefield Toastmasters Club. And we, the members, will try our best to make sure that this Sunday is one of the finest Sunday for most of you. Okay, so we got to know what is Toastmasters all about, what is Whitefield Toastmasters. Now let's understand how many sessions do we have today. Basically, a Toastmasters meeting is divided into 3 segments: prepared speech, table topics or impromptu speeches, and the last, the evaluation. But today's meeting is very special. That's why we have tweaked the entire flow of the meeting. Number 2, usually a Toastmaster of the day or the host will lead the entire segment. Because this is a special segment, we'll not have a separate theme or separate host. Instead, I will only act as the host. Okay? So I'll just switch from presiding officer to Toastmaster of the day or host of the meeting. So those are the 2 changes you should be taking into consideration. Now let's talk about the meeting flow. What is planned for you in today's meeting? So we'll have a prepared speech segment. We'll have a speaker who will be delivering their speech. We'll have a special segment called, we have planned a special segment on mentorship. Now what is special segment? Why mentorship is needed? All those answers will be, answers will be shared later. And then we'll have a table topic segment where the guest can also come and participate. Any doubt with the agenda of today's meeting? Clear? And this session is also special. Why? Because we will have a budget presentation from the club treasurer. This is just for the guests, but that will be done at the end of this meeting. And most important, can you see some gifts? So today we'll have monthly recognition. So Jan, Feb, March, Toastmaster. So there are different segments. There are separate categories and separate criterias on which the members will be awarded. I'll be sharing more details about the same. Alright, so let's start with the first segment, and that is prepared speeches. But before prepared speeches, I would like to invite our timer for today's meeting, who will be helping us with the timings. So how many segments are there, what are the timelines, and he'll also explain why timings is important, which cards will be raised and all. So, have you shared your introduction? Okay, 1 minute. Cool. So I've asked few questions with all the role players in order to introduce themselves in a nicer way. And since this meeting is all about mentorship, we'll have questions, themes, games around it. Okay? So let's welcome the timer for today's meeting. I asked the first question: who is your mentor in personal or professional life? He says his personal favorite mentor is his ex-reporting manager from Genpact. And what are the qualities of your mentor you admire? When I asked him, he says his mentor is a great oratory and visionary. He's someone who joined our club in the month of Feb. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, let's all welcome the timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Karthik.
So, good morning everyone. Yeah, and happy Ugadi to you and your family.
Happy Ugadi.
Sure. So I will start with the quote by William Penn. Time is what we want most, but what we use the worst. So what it means is that we all have an equal time with us, no matter how poor, rich, how educated we are, but the time that is credited is 24 hours in a day. So I am here to just make use of time in a proper way so that our meeting or the speeches are on time. So for today we have a prepared speech segment. We don't have icebreaker segment today. So the prepared speech segment is like between 5 to 7 minutes of time. So the person who's finished the 5 minutes will qualify for the voting. So at the end of 5th minute, I will raise a green card, which means that you qualify and he is eligible for voting. At the end of the 6th minute, I will raise this orange card, which means that you have 1 minute time of left for you to complete the speech. And at the end of 7th minute, I will raise this red card, which means that you have a 30-minute grace period and you have to just wrap it up within next 30 minutes. 30 seconds, sorry. Thank you. So, and then we have a table topic segment where we will invite guests and fellow Toastmasters. We will give it the Toastmaster on the topic or the on the spot thing. And for that, we have a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. So at the end of 1 minute, I will raise this green card, which means that you are eligible for the voting. And at the end of 1 minute 30 seconds, I will raise this orange card, which means you have another 30 seconds to just wrap up the speech. And at the end of 2 minutes, I will raise this red card, which means that you have 30 minutes to wrap up and complete your speech. If after 30 minutes of raising the red card, if you are not able to complete your speech, you will be disqualified for the voting. But you can take your time to complete, just to complete the flow of time. So that's all for today. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Karthik.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing the timing guidelines. I hope today we'll stay within the timeline and try to express ourselves clearly. Okay, so let's start with the first segment, prepared speech. We have one speaker today who will be taking up his level 1 project 3. But before I invite the speaker on stage, let's all welcome the speech evaluator to share the speech objectives. So I ask the same questions. The first question I asked, who is your personal favorite mentor in personal or professional life? Do you know what did she say? She says, my husband is my mentor and biggest critic too. And one thing she likes about her husband or mentor is the patience. She joined Toastmasters in Jan 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome speech evaluator Toastmaster Shweta.
Thank you, Radha. Thank you so much. Very less people say that they have husbands as mentor, and I am one of them. So today I am going to evaluate Konda. Konda is taking his L1 P3 in his effective coaching path. I know there are so many people who don't understand what is path, but just in short, paths gives you a format in which you have to give the speeches. So he is attending his level 1 and P3. So give him a big round of applause. I will evaluate him with the thing that he will be connecting and engaging the audience through a lot of body language and vocal variety. So all the best, Konda, for your speech, and back to Radha.
Thank you so much for sharing the speech objectives. So ready to listen to our speaker? Yes. Some more energy. Are you ready? Yes. Great. Let's welcome the speaker number 1. Again, I ask the same question, who are your mentors? He says, I have so many mentors, but my personal favorite mentors are my parents, Dr. Manjunath MS and Narayan Murthy. One quality of their parents which he admires the most is the calm and composed demeanor. And he joined Whitefield Toastmasters Club in month of Feb 2024. Please help me welcome the speaker number 1. Toastmaster Konda. Your title?
Consume less, create more, the secret to success.
Toastmaster Konda. Consume less, create more, the secret to success. Consume less, create more, the secret to success. Toastmaster Konda.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, imagine this. If possible, you can close your eyes for a minute. You have a big goal. Maybe writing a book, or starting a YouTube channel, or launching a business. Instead of taking actions, you start researching. One video turns to 10. One article turns into hours of reading. You have learned a lot, but done nothing. Sounds familiar, right? Please open your eyes. How many of you are resonating with the same thing? That was me. I was not wasting time going through the Netflix or endlessly scrolling social media. But I had a different problem. I was consuming too much, creating little. That is what, when I realized and took a life-changing decision, stop over-consuming, start creating. I am Konda Sambashudu. I am a career coach, entrepreneur with 26 years of IT industry experience. So for years, I was realized and understood that learning meant only making a progress. I was going through that lot of tutorials, reading many books and attending webinars. But at the end of the day, I had a lot of ideas how to create it, but results are nothing. With that, I realized one thing: knowledge without actions is wasted potential. Once again, knowledge without actions is wasted potentials. That's made one shift, and think of that. That changed my life. How I changed that, shifting one idea from consuming to creation, is instead of going through that videos, how to create a content, I posted 30 videos on my YouTube channel in 30 days. Instead of reading a books, how to write a book, I just published my own book in 60 days. And third one is, instead of going through that, reading, researching business strategies, I launched my own two ventures. One is Career Crafting Hub, that is meant for coaching engineering professionals. And second one, I have created my own startup, My InnoMinds Technologies, for providing projects and ideas creation for same professionals who are looking for career growth. So what I meant is, each and every step built my confidence and created kind of impact and lot of skills development. That is what one day I want you to come to a state that doing creation gives more success than endless learnings. So even in your field also, maybe you may be thinking that, okay, learning, only then I can start. But that will be, takes more time. Instead of, you can just start, create one step. So with that, what I did is, I just myself thought that stop over consuming, start small things that will give the bigger results. If I think about yourself, maybe you might be doing a researching, planning and preparing something, but you have not yet started. So one thing, if you wanted to start one book or a YouTube channel you wanted to start or launch a business with one simple idea, even anything of these things will make you a lot of impact. And what if starting today that made you to shift from consuming to creation? So imagine this, you are taking that one step today for your next career or maybe next year growth. And so I challenge you today, you write one page for your own book or start recording one video for your own social media networks or start with one idea for your business. So with all these things, you will start looking into your growth in your day-to-day life. And with that, one more thing I wanted to add you, because world doesn't need a spectators. It needs a creators. It needs you. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Konda. I think someone with more than 2 decades of experience and a passion for learning and exploring and sharing can come up with such a strong content and beautiful delivery. I think most everybody definitely got inspired, and we'll also try to create those remarkable milestones in our own life. Those who don't know, Toastmaster Konda has written a book. He's leading a YouTube channel. He's a coach. So well done. Thank you so much for sharing your personal experience with us. All right. I request our Sergeant Arms to pass on the attendance sheet. Okay? So that we can just sign that. All right. So first segment is over. We had only one prepared speech today. Before we go to the next segment, that is impromptu speeches or table topics, let's have 2 to 3 minutes of filler games. Excited? Excited? Okay, cool. Before I invite our table topics master, let's play a quick game. It won't take more than 3 to 5 minutes. Okay? Everybody here? Yes. Okay. So the game is called Finish the Thought. The game is called Finish the Thought. So how to play? So basically, I will give you an incomplete sentence related to any theme. I'll tell you how theme will come into picture. But basically, I will give you an incomplete sentence related to a theme. Each participant must complete the sentence in fun, creative, or insightful way. Now this is very interesting because we'll be playing in groups. Group A versus Group B. Okay, so you all are one part and you are second part. And some guidelines, there should be no serious answers. Make sure it's fun, humorous and respectable, and no repetition allowed. If someone, and number 1, no repetition allowed, you can't say the same word again. And number 2, you can't take pause for more than 5 seconds. If you do that, your team or your group is disqualified. 5 seconds. Okay? And what else? Yeah, and then at the end we'll have a votings and we'll decide which group was able to come up with funniest responses, and we'll declare them the winner. Okay? So Group A, any names you want to give? Group A, they'll decide. Vashak, you're part of Group A, okay? Okay, Group B, cool. Group A, any name you want to give? Meanwhile, you also come up with a name. Rule breakers. Okay, so we have a team called Rule Breakers. Your name? All right. Team A, rule breakers. Team B, rule followers. Now, so example, I will say.
So they will win.
You don't know. So example, I'll say a good mentor always. So what I have to do is, I'll just pass on this clip on mic, and each person has to add a word, adjective to that thought. A good mentor always. He says listens. He says challenges. She says encourages. So we'll see how many of words can be added to complete that thought. Clear? You can add on words and try to complete the thought or sentences, but no repetitive words or no longer pauses. Clear? Now the most interesting part, the theme. Who will be giving the theme? So the opposite team will give the theme. So for rule breakers, what is the theme you would like to suggest? It could be mentorship, Toastmasters, Sunday, movie, anything. One theme.
Following rules.
Stand-up comedy. You have to come up with a line. Example, I said a good mentor always, or the best way to prepare a biryani. Example, you have to come up with the starting line. 4 or 5 words.
The worst fear of a stand-up comedian is?
Okay. India's got. All right. Team A, rule breakers. The starting line for your finish the thought is the worst fear a stand-up comedian can have. Time, okay? Okay, I'll also time. Okay, each team will get 1 minute. You clear with your starting line? Okay, who would like to start first? Who would like to add the word first? The worst fear a stand-up comedian can have. Okay, I'll just start the time. Start.
That my joke will not come out as a funnier.
Okay.
You can just hold it.
I need to start.
I started.
Okay.
Continue that thought.
Okay. Joke on politician and it doesn't go well.
Okay. Guess. 45 seconds to go.
A packed set of audience.
Correct. We are good. Audience was not there.
Showing up to the event without pants.
Okay.
Performing at Habitat.
Okay.
Payment.
Treasurer speaks. Okay, 10 more seconds to go.
What if my joke wasn't laughed by people? What if it wasn't cracked?
Okay. Last 5 seconds.
Faint at the stage.
Okay, time's up. Now, as a group, can you just make one final thought? Like whatever you have said, you remember, right? So, one of you can quickly summarize. What is the worst fear a stand-up comedian can have is? Say, like in group you can say.
Performing at Habitat in India.
And continue. Whatever you say, you have to repeat. You didn't get the payment. You fainted.
The joke didn't land.
The joke didn't land. Making joke. Oh, theme is so important. Correct. Okay, thank you so much. That was impromptu one, and I think the team performed beautifully. Now it's time to take the revenge, guys. Come up with the theme. What is the starting line for rule followers?
The only time I agree to follow rules are...
Rule followers. The starting line for you is the only time I agree to follow rules are. Who want to start? Your time starts now.
When police is around.
When police is around.
When HR is there.
When HR is there.
When I have a gun to my head.
When I have
a gun to my head.
Okay.
When I want to be the teacher's pet.
Front benches?
In my office.
Okay. Okay.
Only if controlled.
One?
If controlled, yeah.
Okay.
Or watched.
Okay. Anyone else?
When I meet the PM.
When you are?
When I meet the PM.
When you meet the PM. Oh, okay. Anyone else? Anyone else?
When you surrounded by some powerful people.
Powerful people, okay. Anyone
I
else?
follow rules because I want my children to follow the same.
When cameras are around.
Okay, last 5 seconds. One last response. Fast.
When someone pays me a bribe.
Wow, nice. Okay, quickly highlight all those points you shared. Fast.
The only time we follow rules is when there's a powerful person around, like a prime minister or a police with a gun on my head, or the HR at my office, or if they are paying bribe to me.
Wow. Great listening skills. Now let's be honest and let's finalize the winners. Okay. Those who think the team, which didn't take much time, was able to come up with quick and funny answers and try to support to the thought, will give this round to them. Okay. So without any without following or having any biases towards your team, let's raise your hand if you think rule breakers did a great job. At least you raise. Okay.
What is there for the price tag?
I'll tell you. Okay, raise your hand if you think rule followers did a better job.
That is because we gave a great round.
You should have your hands up. You're so jealous.
Okay, so we have a clear winner and also a message that at the end we should be following rules because they are the winners. Congratulations. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Let's move to the second segment of any Toastmasters meeting, and that is table topics, or called impromptu. Post that. Impromptu speech segments. So, to explain what is the segment all about, how it will be conducted, and how guests can take part in this particular segment, let me call upon the table topics master who will be leading this segment. So again, I ask those 3 set of questions. The first thing I ask, who is your personal favorite mentor? The generic answer he shared, my mentor in personal life are my close friends and family. And I asked, what is that one quality you admire? He says, he should have a good listening skills and should have sufficient experience in the specific field. And he also added one more line that every single meeting he attended in Toastmasters helped him improve his own confidence, and there is no doubt about that. He joined Whitefield Toastmasters Club in 2020. Please help me welcome the table topics master for today's meeting, Toastmaster Kevin. This is for you and this is for your speakers.
Thank you, Toastmaster Radha. So, for those of you who have not heard about table topics is an extempore speech. So, where you can speak for 2 minutes, and about 2 minutes you'll be showing the red card. That's when you have to stop. So, you have a 30-second buffer, and you have to conclude the speech within that time limit. So I'm going to keep today's session very fun and interactive, as in the topics are very easy. It's not going to be very complicated. You don't have to think much. So I would request all the non-role takers for today and also the guests to participate, and you can get a feel of what Toastmasters is all about, and it will help you as well. Okay. So who would like to come first? Okay, I think we'll keep the same team concept here also, right? So that you guys are going to get points. Okay, so this is followers and rule breakers. So someone from the anyone Anyone who would like to come first? Yes, Akash. So Akash, since you're a seasoned Toastmaster,
Oh my goodness.
I'll give you the most difficult one I have here.
Oh no.
Just a moment. I'm just
The longer it takes, the more nervous I get.
Have you ever been a backseat mentor? So what I mean by backseat mentor is like have you ever had someone who gave some unsolicited advice that is completely useless? Oh dear.
So first things first, table topic master, thank you for that very, very difficult topic, and a very, very good morning to everyone present here, Toastmasters and guests. I've given a lot of unsolicited advice. I've received a lot of unsolicited advice. This is what happens between friends who have known each other for over 5 years. You always receive unsolicited advice. And the best part about that advice is that's the advice you listen to. Your parents give you a lot of advice, you never listen to them. Okay, they give you the advice. The advice that they give you is from their years of experience. They have experience. They have experienced all the hardships. They have undergone all the pains that they have gone through, and they give you advice out of that. Your friends, however, give you random advice that they think is good. But miraculously, you always listen to your friends more than you listen to your parents. Now, with regard to whether I have given such advice, definitely I've given such advice. Of course, whenever my friends and I are sitting with each other, we always discuss our hardships, we always discuss our pains and our troubles. There's always something to rant about in our lives, especially when we enter the corporate life. There's always something to rant about. Bad bosses, bad work culture, bad hours, no work-life balance. There's always something to rant about, and when one person is ranting, the other one always becomes a therapist and a giver of advice. So yes, I have given a lot of such advice. I've received such advice, and I've always listened to such advice over my parents. So yeah, thank you so much for that topic, and back to you.
Thank you, Akash. That was a good attempt. Absolutely, I would like to agree with Akash, because it's when you're reaching a certain age in your life, that's when you realize whatever your parents said was correct, right? Until that time, you won't realize. So, thank you for that. Now, who would like to come next? Yes. Your name? Aman. Okay. So, Aman, let me give you a good topic. This is your mic. Okay, this is an easy one. So, Aman, who was your worst mentor ever? Who is your worst mentor ever, Aman? You don't have any bad mentors in your life? You're not able to think of it. That's fine. Okay, since you're part of Gen Z, let me give you a topic that you can relate to. AI versus real mentor. Yeah, so who would you go with? Would you listen to ChatGPT or a real mentor?
Good morning to one and all present here and fellow Toastmasters. I, Aman, would be discussing on the topic of AI versus ChatGPT. Thank you, Kevin, for giving me the topic. So, as you know, in today's world, AI is in trend from past 2 years. We are using AI excessively for our tasks and all, and we are forgetting our mentor. But yeah, we should have a balance between both AI and mentors. So AI will help us in some ways, like for doing some tasks, or if you want to prepare scripts, make some notes, write an email to our boss, it will help. But mentorship for ourselves, we need to focus on that as well. We can't use AI for mentorship always, so we should have a balance in both the topics. Mentorship will help us give feedback and all whichever we are facing problems and issues. But AI will help us only for some extent if we want feedback, mentorship, and help us to do it. So I believe there should be a balance between AI and mentorship. What is it? AI and?
Yeah, AI and mentorship.
Mentorship. So we should use both of them judiciously. We should not rely too much on AI. I'm not saying we shouldn't, but we should use it in a way that it's helpful for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Aman. That was a very good attempt. Like Aman said, sometimes it's very confusing whether we should listen to ChatGPT or our real mentor. But the fact is, yes, you should listen to your mentor because mentor has real life experience. ChatGPT is giving you answers based on some people who have given inputs and from the knowledge it can gather from internet. So thank you, Aman. Who would like to go next? Yeah. Okay, Arijit, just a moment.
Arijit.
Okay, so Arijit, can you share an experience of a mentorship which went wrong?
Everything I do, it goes wrong. With or without mentor is not the criteria. But then, when you approach a person for a certain direction, assuming that will take you to a different level, you will be able to achieve your goal, is when you look for a mentor to guide you. And when do you people approach a mentor? When there is a big problem, when there is a great predicament, when you are looking for a solution. So when I was moving to a new city, that being Bangalore, I looked for a mentor who would help me to find a house in Bangalore. And he said, Arijit, first you go through all those Facebook house for rent. And I said, okay, that seems to be a nice thing. And I approached all those things through flats, flatmates and all those places. I found out the most amazing houses in Bangalore with the most creepiest people to share flats with. Then he said, Arijit, don't go through those flatmates, you go through brokers. I found some of the most amazing apartments in Bangalore, but unfortunately my pockets weren't that deep. And then my mentor said that, Arijit, you stay with me. And I thought that was going to be a real nice thing. And I won't have to spend a lot of money also. He said, Arijit, you don't have to pay a lot. But then I realized I had to cook for him for 2 months before he left the flat. And I still stay at that flat. So except for the cooking part, I enjoyed staying at him with my mentor.
Thank you so much, Arijit. That was a very interesting and funny episode of a mentor who gave you a wrong direction. Who would like to come next? Yeah, Vishakil. You can come, yeah. So there's an additional rule that I wanted to add. So whoever is a guest who comes from one group will get extra pointed. So that will be an additional 2 points for this. Okay. So this is your mic. Your name is?
Kamal.
Okay. So Kamal, so what's the best piece of advice you have ever received?
Best piece of advice.
And what's the best piece of advice you have ever received? Kamal.
Okay. Okay, good morning everyone. Coming to the topic, what is the best piece of advice I have got? So I am lucky enough, I have many mentors that are, I will say, best mentors. Based on the subject, I will choose my mentor, be it my parents, my sister, my office colleagues or my managers. And till now, what the best advice I have got is, I was preparing for some exam and I am continuously getting rejections, and then I went to my mentor, and the line he told me that nothing is permanent. If it is the thing is meant for you will come to you, and thing is not for you, it will never come to you. And it really meant when I was preparing after the rejections, I suddenly got the acceptance, and when I was not even thinking about it. So I will conclude that this was one of the best bits of advice I got. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, what do you name? Kamal. Okay, thank you, Kamal, for that interesting insight. So can I get can you tell me how much time is remaining for table topics? One more. Yeah. Okay, who would like to be the last? Okay, should we go with the guest or the area director? You can come here. Pratik. All right, so Pratik, the topic for you would be, have you ever outgrown a mentor? Have you ever outgrown a mentor, and how did you handle it? You got the question, right?
Yeah. So, hey everyone, thanks Kevin for the topic. The topic is, have I ever outgrown a mentor and how did I handle it? So, since I'm the youngest one in the family, I have an elder sister, so she's kind of like my mentor, right? So, she's a straight A student. She always scores good marks. So, she finished her 10th. She scored around 95%. So, naturally, she's 4 years elder to me. So, I think 1 year before my board exam, she used to give me advice on how I should attempt questions and how I should answer questions. And then the expectation was that you should naturally try to beat your elder sister, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Try and pip the elder sister, right? So when I gave the exam, I ended up getting 98%. So then, so that's when I thought, I am sort of more capable than my sister. Should I even listen to her, right? Did it even make much of a difference? So 12th, I tried not listening to what she said, right? She said, concentrate on chemistry more. I thought, let's just leave chemistry out of it, study physics more because I'm more strong in that. So I did end up following what I wanted to do. Eventually, I started getting lesser marks. So in the final board exam, what happened was I had to eventually listen to her. So when I tried to one-up my sister, I found that it didn't make much of a difference. It's in my best interest to try to listen to her.
Thank you for that attempt. Yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's table topic session. And with this, I would like to hand it over to Radha. One more. Do we have? Yeah.
In order to. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you.
Kevin, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Do you believe that impromptu speaking skills is important in school? College?
Yes.
Professional life?
Yes.
Personal life?
Yes.
In order to deliver your experience or your thoughts clearly?
Yes.
Do you think that the topics were apt Do you think the speakers really spoke nicely? Did the TTM did justice to his role? Well, let's have a wonderful round of applause for all the speakers and table topic master. Congratulations. Thank you. And I know there are some members and guests who wanted to take the stage and give an impromptu speaking skills. It's okay. It's okay. We'll have special segment for you next time, but in order to manage the time, we'll go ahead with the next segment. What is the final segment in any Toastmasters meeting? Evaluation. So let's start with the evaluations. May I request our speech evaluator, Toastmaster Shweta, to come and share her evaluation report for Speaker Konda. Speaker time. Konda, how much?
5 minutes, 56 seconds.
Let's give a big round of applause to the author, to the content creator, and the startup founder, Mr. Konda. So Konda, today I will be evaluating you with your content and intent of your speech. And the beautiful, the way you started. When a speaker starts, it has to start with a hook with an audience. The way you started, close your eyes, and you made us to understand we had a goal and we are not doing anything. In 1 minute, we understood that what we are missing in our life. So kudos to that part of it. The content was very inspiring. From the time you started that you want to do something, but you are just consuming and consuming and consuming more, you're not creating, was a thing that everybody was thinking in the minds, in the audience. So kudos to that for that as well. The intent of your speech was to engage with the audience and inspire the audience. I think that was also taken very nicely. Now, if I may give you some parts to improve from your speech is, while your speech was very inspiring, and you said that I went from consume more to create more, what the audience was looking was how. There was something in that one speech that was missing was your personal story. And if you would have added that personal story, and that story does not have to be always, that has happened to your life, but you can always create it. Say because we knew that your mentor was your mom and dad, and if you could have added a story that I was always consuming and I was always seeing the Netflix and I was sitting there, that part would have given you that vocal variety, the body language, and the content would have been more thing where everybody would have understood, okay, there is some part of it which helped you to do it. So that is one thing. Second, which I would like to give you is about your vocal variety. Your intention was, and today was also about your vocal variety. I think you could, once you add a story, you could have added a lot of vocal variety, and you could have also taken a lot of stage, because when you would talk from one person here, another person here, so you could have done that. All in all, a great speech, a very inspiring speech, and add a little more in your content as your personal story with with your hand gestures and vocal variety. I think you would have done a great job. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Master Shweta. Thank you. And that mic also. Yes. Thank you so much. So do you think taking stage is important? How many of you think that taking stage is important? Delivering speech is important? Yes. But just taking the stage or delivering your content is enough? Do you need a mentor? Do you need feedback? Yes. How many of you think the feedback or the evaluation report shared by Shweta was encouraging and will help Konda to find his version 2.0? It means Shweta did a good job. Let's hear it for our wonderful speech evaluator, Toastmaster Shweta. Okay. Usually, evaluation segment is led by the general evaluator, but since today's meeting is different, I as the host is only leading it. And we also have 3 separate roles such as grammarian, or language master you can say, a counter who helps you with your fluency, and the timer. Today we don't have grammarian or a counter, but we have a timer. Do you want to know how much time our speakers took today? Then let's welcome timer Toastmaster Karthik.
So good afternoon all. Yeah. So Toastmaster Konda, for his prepared speech, he took 5 minutes 56 seconds. So he has qualified for voting. Evaluator Shweta, she took 2 minutes 55 seconds. She is also qualified for voting. Coming to the table topics, we had Toastmaster Akash, he took 1 minute 29 seconds. Guest Aman, he took 1 minute 27 seconds. Toastmaster Arijit, he took 2 minutes 15 seconds. Guest Kamal, he took 1 minute 13 seconds. And guest Pratik, he took 1 minute 44 seconds. So all the table topic speakers, they qualified. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Glad that every speakers follow the timelines and everybody is qualified for votings. I will be sharing the voting link in members and guest group. Feel free to vote for the best table topic speaker. Okay, so we are done with the segment. We are done with the meeting. 3 segments done. We can go, right? No, we can't. Why? Because today's meeting is special. One of the special thing is the next segment. Now, there is something called MOT, Moments of Truth. So during Moments of Truth, many of our members and guests shared one feedback or one request or one suggestion that they would love to have more educational session. So you ask, we the XCOM deliver. Today we bring you the first ever special segment on mentorship. We all agree to this fact that mentorship is very important, whether it's personal, professional, school, college, everywhere it's very important. And today we will be having that special session on mentorship led by a seasoned Toastmasters who has helped many navigate their journey. Before I invite our special guest, I have a quick question. Which keywords come to your mind when you think about a mentor or mentorship? Words. Growth. Leadership. Inspiring. Empowering. Helping to find your path. Encouragement. Guide. And any other keywords when you think about a mentor or mentorship? Experience. Not judgmental. Motivating. When I think of mentorship in Toastmasters or specifically in Whitefield Toastmasters, one name that stands out is DTM Nivi. So let's welcome a special person who will be taking this special segment. The title of this particular segment will be called From Noodle Maker to Dragon Warrior. I asked the same question to her as well, like who are your favorite mentors? And she says, I'm blessed to have so many mentors. And those are Dr. Madeline, Dr. Steve, Dr. Sridevi, Dr. Borgonha, Sandeep, Anupama, David, from her professors to former bosses to Toastmasters. One quality of their mentors she admires is each of them come with their uniqueness, but something she admires the most in all of them is their ability to listen to her without any judgments and without making her feel dumb, or rather making her feel smart and the stupidest of her concerns, but also helping her. She's someone who joined Toastmasters International in year 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome distinguished Toastmaster Nivi.
We can pause the recording for session because it will be.
Acha, okay, sure. Okay, so this is a special meeting, this is a special segment, this is a special speaker. So the entire segment will be created in a creative way. and for that we will be roaming around. So for that we will be pausing the recording. Over to you, Libby.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody.
Everybody's here, right? Nobody's okay. Cool. Started? Okay, thank you so much to all the members of Whitefield Toastmasters Club in participating in the budget proposal discussion. For the record, we have got 3 questions/suggestions. Our treasurer and along with my treasurer and the executive committee will work on those pointers and suggest and share the updates in members group. Today, our treasurer Toastmaster Manoj presented the club budget proposal. On the last day of this tenure, that will be in the month of June, we will be sharing the actual scenario. The actuals. Today was the estimated ones. Later on, we'll share the estimate. We'll share the actuals. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, our treasurer. Okay, we are super late. Thanks to our 3 wonderful senior Toastmasters for leading that guest segments. And the last segment is member recognition. May I request our area director to come on the stage and help me with doing the monthly recognitions. So the executive committee is trying our best to give qualitative meetings, come up with different creative themes. We are also in the process of recognizing the efforts put in by the members and the executive committee, and this is the time to recognize them. Let me start with the first one. We have something called Toastmaster of the Month. I believe that is the highest recognition we gave at the Whitefield Toastmasters Club. Every month a member is given, based on some criteria, is given some points and he is recognized with this award. The Toastmaster of the Month for Toastmaster of the Month of Jan 2025 is Toastmaster Abhishek Ravindran. He is not here, but we can clap for him. Let me tell you, he gave 2 speeches. I think he took 2 roles and he attended outside one meeting during the month of Jan. That's why we gave this recognition to him. The second is Toastmaster of the Month for the month Feb 2025, and that goes to Toastmaster Vibha Jain. So Vibha is not here, but I want to share a fun fact about her. She's the only member in Whitefield Toastmasters Club who took, whenever she took any role, she was recognized as the best role player. She gave 2 speeches. She attended 3 events outside the club. So that's why we are recognizing her efforts as the Toastmaster of the Month for Feb. Toastmaster of the Month, March 2025. Someone who gave speeches like in the last 3 months, took up very big important roles and participated in club growing activities. And I'm so happy to present this award to Toastmaster Konda. This also. Let's hear it for our Toastmaster of the Month. Thank you. The second set of award, the second award is called Dynamic Duo Award. That was an initiative from the past VP Education. So this, as we just had a wonderful session on mentorship, we initiated a program called Mentorship 2.0, where we created mentor-mentees group, and every month we recognize a pair, a jodi, and that award is called Dynamic Duo. How mentor help and how mentor is the best of that mentorship opportunity. So for the month of Jan 2025, we are giving this award to someone, to the Toastmaster who delivered 2 speeches and who showed great enthusiasm in taking roles as well. May I request Toastmaster Shweta to come on the stage to receive the award for Vikas. So the Dynamic Duo Award for Jan 2025 goes to Toastmaster Vikas and Toastmaster Janvi. Dynamic Duo Award for Fab goes to a member who completed his level 2 in order to qualify for international speech contest. He gave 5 speeches, ladies and gentlemen, he gave 5 speeches in this tenure. And he was one of the finest speakers at club level international speech contest. The Dynamic Duo Award for the month of February 2025 goes to Nibi and Yashendu. Yashendu is not here. Yeah, Yashendu is not here. Nibi, you can come. Yeah, we'll give you both. Thank you so much. The Dynamic Duo Award for March 2025 goes to someone who is very passionate about speeches. She delivered 2 speeches. She also attended the MC training program yesterday. Her mentor played a vital role in shaping her speaking skills. So the award goes to Shweta and Srinidhi. Srinidhi is not here today. Okay, now a special award that comes from the president desk. It is newly launched in this tenure. So it's very important to recognize those unsung heroes who make sure the club functions in an effective way. So this is to recognize the efforts of executive committee members. And the award is called Operational Excellence Recognition. The first award for the month of Jan 2025 goes to someone without whom no meeting can be arranged, without whom we can't have a flawless meeting. And that is Sergeant at Arms of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Bhima. May I request Gopi sir to receive this award on behalf of Bhima, please? Achha. This also. Thank you so much, Bhima, and we miss you. Please come back soon. All right. In the month of Feb, we had international speech contest. There was one feedback given during the moments of truth that we want a LinkedIn page for our club, and I'm so happy that those 2 things were taken care nicely by the VP PR of our club. So the operational excellence recognition goes to for the month of Feb 2025 goes to Samir and Ajay. May I request our past VP PR to come on the stage and collect this award on VP PR team's behalf. This also. Yeah. Thank you, Samir. Thank you, Ajay, for all those posters, meeting recordings, everything. Okay, someone who is making sure the money is taken care properly. From taking care of your guest charges to maintaining a proper record. He is someone who will always share the details correctly without fail. How much we spent last week, how much we whatever were the earnings and all. The records are like, we are very happy to say that the club finances are in the correct hand. So the Operational Excellence Recognition Award for the month of March 2025 goes to our treasurer, Toastmaster Manoj. Thank you so much, Vaishak. All right, now the final recognition and then we are done. Okay, so with heavy heart, I'm going to lead this segment. So today we are going to bidwill to an integral part of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, who is all set to take his new journey as he moves out of the city for the good, of course. I think his dedication and contribution to putting Whitefield Toastmasters on the District 92 map have been truly commendable. He was the first from our club to secure and win at the division level international speech contest. He was also the first member of Whitefield Toastmasters Club who became the area director. He is also one of those few who is on his journey to complete a path, and he has mentored more than 10 members, guided executive committees, and supported multiple clubs. He also served as the VPPR of Whitefield Toastmasters Club. One session alone wouldn't be giving wouldn't be enough to thank this person. And may I request all the chartered member of Whitefield Toastmasters Club to come on the stage and felicitate Toastmaster Vaishak. I would request all the chartered member of this club.
Chartered members and area director at the time.
Yes, please. Sir, you were... So, one of you can hear this.
To the current area.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Vaishak.
That's a surprise actually. I am also, my heart also became heavy. I am sad here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was thinking Mathai.
Okay, thanks to all the members. May I request you to say few words?
So it is definitely.
You can use this mic.
It's definitely with a heavy heart for me as well, because Toastmasters was sort of the first fraternity that I found in Bangalore that I can be a part of, and I enjoy being a part of, and made a lot of connections, met a lot of people. I got a lot of opportunities to grow as well, both it helped me professionally. So the reason I'm moving to Coimbatore is that I've recently co-founded a startup, and we are opening a branch of the same in Coimbatore. We thought initially Bangalore, but unfortunately due to the current traffic conditions, and also we couldn't exactly find a location to have an office somewhere. For example, if we selected Kormangala, then the people in Yelahanka cried, and then so far and so forth. So we decided to keep Bangalore as a work from home location, and we are opening a branch in Coimbatore. That being my hometown as well, I grabbed the first opportunity to say, yes, I'm going to lead the opening of that branch. So that's the main reason. However, I will still come to Bangalore, and I will still come for meetings whenever I'm here. And it is very sad that I have to leave at this particular stage, because I wanted to also deliver my last speech here. I really wanted to do it. I was trying my level best, but fortunately I couldn't complete though. However, it's been a pleasure being a part of this club, and in fact being a part of this district as such. Though this is too early to say, I still have time till June, so I need to fulfill my duties till then. But then thank you so much for all the feedback, for all the suggestions, for all the mentoring that each and every one of you have given to me. And this club has made me who I am today. I can proudly say that. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We will miss you, and we know that you're always there whenever we need you. I think the support, the encouragement, the guidance, he has to be there for all these things, and we'll make sure that whatever you have contributed to this club, we also take the club, the growth, the quality to the next level. Thank you so much for all the efforts. Thank you. All right, the last part, the winners. So the best speaker award goes to Toastmaster Konda. The best, you can come here. The best, congratulations. The best speech evaluator award goes to Toastmaster Shweta. She just left, but congratulations to Toastmaster Shweta as well. And the best table topics speaker award goes to Toastmaster Akash. Congratulations. We can have a quick group picture. Thank you so much. But you followed the timeline, so you are a deserving one. Okay. Final announcement, number 1, membership renewal open. So I request all the members and guests to connect with the executive committee, me, or the VP membership team led by Toastmaster Saravanan sir. Area level contest update. So we had our area level contest last week, and I'm so happy to tell you that Toastmaster Akshay won the area contest. And I got, and yes, and I was the second runner-up, so first runner-up, and we both will represent our club and area at the division contest happening on 27th April. So I invite everybody that please come and attend this. And upcoming meeting, so today's meeting was a special one, right? Again, we have a special meeting that is specially curated around orientation and new member induction. It will be a beautiful meeting led by a seasoned Toastmaster Shweta. The venue details, the agenda, everything will be shared. The last thing, we are growing online. So we are there in WhatsApp. We have our page on Instagram now, and we also, so you must be wondering why everything is being recorded, because we have a channel called Whitefield Toastmasters on YouTube. You can find all the recordings there. And also, we have just started our LinkedIn page. All the links about, all the links will be shared. So please like, comment, and subscribe to our online platforms. That's it. Thank you so much for attending meeting number 116. With the sound of this gavel, I declare the meeting closed. Stop recording and come for a group picture. After that, I think our Sergeant Dance for today's meeting can't be Nibi, because there is only one Nibi. But one thing I learned from her mentorship, that everybody is unique. So what I cannot be Nibi 2.0, but I can always be Radha 2.0. And that is something I learned, under her mentorship. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Nibi, for taking that wonderful educational session. I think she can only do that because from drawing examples or insights from movies to connecting them with mentoring styles and making it more engaging. There is only one person who can pull that off, and that is DTM Nibi. May I request our area director to come on the stage and felicitate our educational speaker for the day, DTM Nibi. And Kevin, if you may click a picture. Applause must go on, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, all right. I'm extremely sorry. We are a little late. I want floor approval if we can extend this meeting for the next 10 minutes. Yes, no, yes? Okay, so quick 5 minutes break for the guests. So what we will be doing is, we'll have something special segment for our non-Toastmasters or non-members. So you all be going out. We'll have 2 of our seasoned members who will engage with our guests outside the meeting room. And you can ask quick questions about what is Toastmasters, what is Whitefield Toastmasters, how you can become a member, any questions. And during those 5 to 10 minutes, we, the members or the paid members of Whitefield Toastmasters Club, will have a budget presentation segment by our treasurer. Sounds good? Okay, so along with Gopinath sir, who is that one seasoned member who can entertain the guest? Arijit will also be the one. One more Whitefield Toastmaster, Shweta. Thank you so much. So we'll have 3 members, Toastmasters members, Gopinath sir, Toastmaster Gopinathan, Toastmaster Shweta, and Toastmaster Arijit. All guests can go outside for 5 minutes. And only the paid members of Whitefield Toastmasters Club can stay here. And I would request our treasurer to come on the stage and present the budget for Jan to June 2025. Timer, you may start the time once the treasurer takes the stage. You have to be there, but don't leave. Okay, I have to say one important thing. Okay, guests, please do not leave. We have two special segments planned. Number one, we have monthly recognition. So let's see who is getting what awards. And number two, we have arranged some snacks. So please do not leave. This is your responsibility that none of them leaves. Please.